Hello students, now I am going to explain the in this class I am going to explain trigonometric ratios of 0 and 90 degrees. Let us see what happens to the trigonometric ratios of angle A if it is made smaller and smaller in the right triangle ABC till it becomes 0 as A is equal to angle A gets smaller and smaller, the length of the sides of BC decreases. The point C gets closer to point B, and finally, when angle A becomes very close to 0 degree centigrade, 0 degree, AC becomes almost the same as AB, same as the AB. When angle A is very close to 0 degree, BC becomes, that means BC gets very close to 0 degree, and so the value of sin A is equal to BC divided by AC. Here sin A is equal to BC divided by AC, hypotenuse. Is very close to 0. Also, when angle A is very close to 0 degree, AC is nearly the same as AB, and so the value of cos A is equal to AB divided by AC. Cos A is equal to AB divided by AC is very close to 1. This helps this helps us to see how we can define the values of sin A and cos A. When A is equal to 0 degree, we define sin 0 degree is equal to 0 and cos 0 degree is equal to 1. Using this, we have tan A is equal to tan 0 degree is equal to sin 0 degree divided by cos 0 degree is equal to sin 0 degree means we got that 0, sin 0 degree is equal to 0, cos 0 degree is equal to 1. 0 by 1 is equal to 0. Cot 0 degree is equal to 1 by tan 0 degree, which is not defined, that is infinity, so it is not defined. Secant 0 degree is equal to 1 by cos 0 degree is equal to 1, and cosecant 0 degree is equal to 1 by sin 0 degree, which is also not defined because it is infinity. 1 by 0 is always infinity, so it is not defined. Now let us see what happens to the trigonometric ratios of angle A when it is made longer and longer in ABC till it becomes 90 degree. As angle A gets longer and longer, angle A gets longer and longer, larger and larger, angle C gets smaller and smaller, angle A gets larger and larger, angle becomes larger, angle C becomes smaller and smaller. Therefore, as in the case above, the length of the side AB goes on decreasing. The point A gets closer to point B. Finally, when angle A is very close to 90 degree, angle A is very close to 90 degree, angle C becomes very close to 0 degree, and the sides of AC almost coincides with the side BC. When angle C is equal to, C is very close to 0 degree, angle A is very close to 90 degree. Side AC is nearly the same as the side of BC, and so sin A is very close to 1. Also when angle A is equal to is very close to 90 degree. Angle C is very close to 0 degree, and the side AB is nearly 0. So cos A is very close to 0. So we define sin 90 degree is equal to 1, cos 90 degree is equal to 0. Now why don't you find the other trigonometric ratios of 90 degree? We shall now give the value of all the trigonometric ratios of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree by using this table, by using the table for already defined. This is the table. We giving the all the ratios of the sin A, cos A, tan A, cosecant A, secant A, cot A in 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. When sin A is at 0, sin 0 degree is equal to 0, cos 90 degree is equal to 0 degree. When sin 30 degree is equal to half, cos 60 degree is equal to half. When sin 45 degree is equal to 1 by root 2, cos 45 degree is also 1 by root 2. It is opposite to the sin 0 degree and cos 90 degree. Similarly, by using sin A and cos A, we get the values of ratios of the tan A, cosecant A, secant A, cot A. Here first you see there, when you are writing, first you write the angle A, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Then sin A value is 0, 1, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Here cos is reverse the sin A, 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, half, 0. Tan A becomes sin A by cos A is equal to 0. Then tan 30 degree is equal to half divided by root 3 by 2 becomes 1 by root 3. Tan 45 degree is equal to 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2 is equal to 1. Tan 60 degree is equal to root 3 divided by root 1 by root 2 is equal to root 3. Tan 90 degree is equal to 1 by 0 is equal to not defined. Cosec is inverse of sine. Sine means 1 by 0 becomes not defined. Cosec of 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 2 is equal to 2. Cosecant of 45 degree is equal to 1 by root 2 is equal to root 2. Cosecant 60 degree is equal to 1 by root 3 divided by 2 is equal to 2 by root 3. Cosecant of 90 degree is equal to 1 by 1 is equal to 1. Similarly, secant of A is equal to secant 0 degree is equal to 1, but means 1 by cos of 0 degree, 1 by 1 is equal to 1. Cosecant of 30 degree is inverse of cosecant A. Similar cosecant, this is also reversing to cosecant A. Secant is inverse of cosecant A. And cot A is, here see that secant A is equal to 1, secant A is equal to 2 by root 3, secant 45 degree is equal to root 2, secant 60 degree is equal to 2, secant 90 degree is equal to not defined. Cot is equal to 1 by tan, inverse of tan is cot, so cot A is equal to not defined, cot 30 degree is equal to root 3, cot 45 degree is equal to 1, cot 60 degree is equal to 1 by root 3, cot 90 degree is equal to 0. Remark from the above you can observe that as angle A increases from 0 degree to 90 degrees, sin A increases from 0 to 1 and cos A decreases from 1 to 0. Let us illustrate the use of the values in table above through some examples in next class. Thank you.